Hey everybody, KC here. So the other day we had the story about how the folks at Wegmans Distribution Center out in Pennsylvania came to the aid of a number of people when there was an enormous accident on the highway. And I said that was a great example of creating a caring culture, right? And then Michael had a column this week when he talked about the whole idea of, local sometimes is a word that bandied around a little bit too much by companies that really haven't earned it. And then we had an email yesterday from somebody who said, really a better word than local is community, because what you really want to do in your business is bond with the community and also, by the way, create a sense of community. And that can be incredibly strong. I have to apologize to you in some ways. I meant to write about this a couple of weeks ago, and I totally dropped the ball on this. But there was another great example of this out in the Pacific Northwest. In Warm Springs, there is a reservation there that is, the people who reside there are the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs. And they've had an enormous problem with their drinking water. Apparently there was an electrical fire, it knocked out a transformer, and that hit the drinking water treatment plant. And there were thousands of people who were without drinking water, without the ability to flush their toilets, without the ability to take a shower. And one of the things that happened is that, businesses stepped up. And one of the businesses that did that was Newport Avenue Market and their other two stores, Oliver Lemons. And they stepped up along with the folks at CNS Wholesalers, their Boar's Head distributor. And basically they were delivering pallets of these gallon bottles of drinking water to the reservations so people would have the opportunity to actually have fresh water. And listen, it's a crime in this country, in the United States of America, when there are entire communities that don't have safe drinking water. It's not just, frankly, Oregon. We've seen it happen in Flint, Michigan. But the idea that these retailers stepped up is extraordinary. And not only did they set up to deliver water, but they also, they basically sent an email to all their customers saying, hey, listen, this is a humanitarian crisis happening right in our backyard. They said the problem is very real. And what they were doing is they were pushing for people not just to donate, but also to contact their state representatives to say, this must not stand. That's what communities do. They get behind the people who are in trouble in those communities, and they try and help them in whatever way they can. Again, I meant to write about this a couple of weeks ago, and I totally dropped the ball on it. I wish I'd brought more attention to it then. But listen, it remains a really good example of creating a caring culture within your business that can kind of go beyond your business and mean something to the community at large. Anyway, so kudos to the folks at Newport Avenue Market, and I hope everything works out for the folks in Warm Springs. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.